Hello and welcome back to my channel. And in this video I'm going to show you the Sentinel fighting armor Captain America. Now this is very new line of figures that I just received. I was having a reluctant on whether I should get it or not. So as a result, I missed out my opportunity to get the Iron Man and also the Spider-Man Iron Spider figures. Um, Finally, I decided to get this now, so I get this Captain America and also have the Deadpool and the Wolverine on the pre-order. Now, unfortunately, I missed out the other two, and I was starting to feel a little bit of regret on these two, because when I get this Captain America today, I was quite amazed with how good the quality is. It's really incredible. It's quite a lot of die cast, and it's kind of fairly, heavy. It's heavier than the Comic Cave Iron Man actually, and also slightly bigger as well. So this one is about 155 gram compared to 140 gram on a Comic Cave, and Comic Cave claimed to be 75% die cast. And so I'm not sure how much percent on die cast in this one, but it seems to be quite heavy enough. So most of the surface, they're pretty much die cast everywhere, and some of the joints are also quite nice and stiff, and some are plastic joints. And so you can see here there are plastic joints here, but the all the surface around it seems to be quite a lot of die cast going on. So articulation is incredibly nice. It's really good. It's way better than a Comic Cave, I gotta tell you. So it's almost the same as the 3.0 or the Bandai. I think they are pretty much the same level. So it's really good figures. I'm really recommending you guys to go for this brand. It's called Sentinel. Okay, now in the UK there is a company called Kuribo. If you watch one of my latest Gundam review on that, I mentioned that company. Kuribo also sell these figures on the pre-order as well, so they're selling it for about £106. But I managed to get this one toy Wonderland a bit cheaper, about £77. But if you add the shipping costs and if you add VAT and everything else, it will come out about the same as the what Cubos are charging. But somehow the I can get this one for less than £130 since the figure is less than that, and UK tax-free allowance is £135 limit. So obviously I can get this one from Toy Wonderland without paying a single tax on. So which is really good. So I can get this one without paying any tax or VAT. So technically I save quite a bit of money on these, things. So yeah, so check it out on the Toy Wonderland, and also if you think it's worth importing it rather than getting it from your home country, so import it from Toy Wonderland, and that's what I did here. So yeah, it is really nice. I'm really amazed with the paint job, the color scheme. Is everything about this guy is incredible. So let's take a closer look on this one. All right, so you got the box here. Let's get the box here. The box is fairly big, as you can see here, and you got quite a few billion pieces with the poles and stuff. Inside there you got a dynamic stand as well, which is like that. And then if you take it out, you can actually keep it in the air and with all kind of crazy pose that you want to do. So at the moment I got one pose here, which is like this, which is not bad. I think that's really cool. And you can see the paint job is incredible, and you got all the pieces. This shield is obviously a plastic. Okay, it's not die cast. You can't have the die cast shield on this one, otherwise quite heavy for the joints to hold it up. So the joints here are all plastic, but then some part on the arm are all plastic as well. But it's cold to touch on the leg, so that must be a die cast, very heavy on that. So is the body parts. These chest plate are actually die cast. I can see it's really cold. Bicep and the shoulder pad, they're die cast. The head looks plastic. The whole arm is a plastic. And yeah, so basically all the die cast is the whole leg, the chest, and possibly a little bit on the waist as well. I'm not sure. Can't tell at the moment. But they are kind of cold to touch in these legs, that is for sure. So Nevertheless, it's used quite a lot of die cast in these figures. And it comes with a couple of hands. You got a standard fist, and you also have a fist with a hole so that you can put your shield on it. And you also have this hand blaster effects on this one. So I think this is a mixture of the Iron Man and the Captain America together. So you can see that the whole body is actually like a robotic design. And then you got Captain America style. Now, I know some people are saying that maybe you should put a little bit mouth on the face and stuff, but then again, I thought, well, it's a robot, so probably you don't need a mouth on a face. I don't know. But it looks a bit more realistic if you have a mouth on it. I don't know. Right, so Iron Man has a little bit dip underneath there, so it looks like a mouth. But anyway, so you got the backpack, which is where you can put the shields in this little pack here. You can put story on that. And then waist articulation is really good, so the whole arms and everything is really nice. You can swivel, and you can swivel bicep as well. And then you can move the joint forward and backward, which is really nice. And you got double jointed on the arm as well, so you can go all the way to the end. And then of course you got ball jointed on the hand. You can go all the way you want. So yeah, articulation is incredible. So this is really cool. The head can go really well. You can see how much you can go up. Look at that. It's incredible how much range you can go on the articulation wise. And also you can see there's a silver part in there. So if you put a helmet, the actual head doesn't move. It's quite clever engineering actually. So you can look at the head is looking down really high, and also you can look up very high. So the body, the joint actually don't move, but the head already moving. So you have quite a lot of range of articulation. Look at that. If you move the ball joints, and you can even go all the way up. It's really cool, incredible articulation. That's how clever all the joints and stuff, they put it together. And inside there, all the waist can turn really well. Not the whole 360, but you will say quite decent range. Oh, actually, you can go 360. Wow, that is crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. Inside you see that lots of spring here, some kind of spring, and some plastic joints around. So, wow, this is crazy. That's impossible as a human. You can't go 360 like this. Now it doesn't make sense now. You got the front and back, the completely twisted, kind of scary. So, but anyways, it's really nice. You can crouch down really well. Look at that back. But you do see the bit of gaps here. That's the only problem that in this figure. But nevertheless, I think it's really nice articulation. You can bend it really back. So yeah, it's really nice articulation. Then the feet also, you got all the way back. Look at that, how much you can go around. Okay, and also the joints here, you can go sideways. Look at that. You can also go down, turn. Yeah, so wow, this is really nice articulation. And you can pull it down as well. You can see that. Okay, you can push it up to make it a bit closer, and then you can push it down, and then you can turn all you want. So this is ridiculous. Look at that. This is really cool. I really like these figures. I'm really amazed by this. So the feet also has a ball joints, and you have a little toe articulation as well. So it's really nice design, and quite a lot of weight on the feet, so it will hold the position really well. So there we are. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend you guys to get this one if you like die-cast figures, and also the quite a lot of nice articulations and stuff. So this is a very new brand to me. I never get this one before, and I'm quite impressed with the quality and the way they have done it in these figures. Very clever engineering technique, apart, like the head, for example. You do the maximum range of movement and all this stuff, which is crazy. I have never seen that much articulation in any other figure other than Bandai. So yeah, I'll be definitely getting the rest of the figures, and I now have to hunt down the rest of the range of this figure as well, like Iron Spiders and Iron Mans and all this. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.